Hello, traders. Every weekend, we come your way with Forex signals, and that is what we are here to do. If you are new to this channel, we have Forex signals playlist on this channel, Leading Forex, and it is our duty to present to you forecasts or signals that you can trade when the new week begins. So we've been doing this for the past 8 weeks. So far, we've given ourselves on this channel 8 signals. Now, we'll be looking at last week's signal to see whether we lost or we won. But so far, we are not doing bad at all in terms of the signals that we provide here on this channel. So today, being another weekend, we have a new signal for you that is tradable when the market opens for us to trade. All right. So this week coming, what are some of the signals that we have for you on this channel? My name is Kofi, your admin. Before we go into this week's signal, let's go back and check the outcome of last week's signal. Is that okay? So quickly, let me share my MT4 with you. Then we can look at last week's signal. So those of you who are new to this channel, every weekend, we come your way. We give you our forecast, our analysis of certain pairs that could be traded or that you can trade when the market opens. So last week, we gave a signal on USDJPY. And USDJPY, last week, we said that we are going to sell USDJPY. And the price we gave was 117.35 or 117.35. So 117.35. So this was where last week's trade was sitting. So as you can see, we are on daily time frame, and we said USDJPY sell. But if you look at what it is now, it means that we lost this trade because this trade never went to sell. It went straight into buy for the whole week of about 209 pips. We gave a stop loss of 100 pips and then a take profit of 100 pips. So we lost this trade. So last week's trade is a loss. Okay. So far, we've given 8 signals on this channel. We've lost 2, and then we've won 6. So we are still good. We've had 2 losses so far, including this one makes 2. If we should add this loss right now, it means we have 2 losses and then 6 wins. So we've made 600 pips profits as against 200 pips loss. So if you subtract the 200 pips loss from the 600 pips profit, we have 400 pips profit to our credit. So this week, we have a new signal that is going to be the 9th signal on this channel, Leading Forex YouTube channel. So our 9th signal is going to be on what? Now, I have told those of you on this channel here that we are trying to do something. We want to study these signals for at least a period of 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, a maximum of 6 months. And after that, we will review and see if these signals can actually turn you into some profit-making Forex trader. So I have asked all of you to trade this on demo so that at the end of the 3, 6 months or whatsoever target we'll set for ourselves, we'll be able to analyze and to be able to tell whether the signals we are providing here will be good to use in the near future. So please stay with us. We have another analysis for you today. That is going to be our 9th signal. I'm tempted to give 2 signals in this week. Maybe let's try that and see if that will be possible. I'm tempted to give 2 signals in this week. So let's see. So we have 8 signals so far. We've won 6, we lost 2. So let's look at our next signal for this week. And this week, our signal is going to be on AUDUSD. AUDUSD. That is going to be our next signal for this week. And also we'll be looking at NZDUSD, because I said I'm going to give 2 signals in this week. So AUDUSD, NZDUSD. These are going to be our 2 signals for this week. But this is AUDUSD. Let's go back to the MT4 and see what the analysis is going to be like in terms of AUDUSD and then NZDUSD. So first of all, let's look at AUDUSD. Here is AUDUSD. Now, AUDUSD, this is on daily time frame, and if I zoom in, you can all see something. You will see that AUDUSD on daily has been on a downtrend. Can you all see that? It has been on a downtrend. And if you see clearly, or you look at what is happening clearly, you see that AUDUSD has been doing this. Okay? I don't know whatever you want to do, but what I see right now on AUDUSD is a top here, another top here, and then another top here. So I'm looking at this as a trend line. So we are still within that trend line. And if we are still within that trend line, then AUDUSD should be giving us another wings over here. Even if it is not going to come sell, at least it should come back and test this zone here. And coming back to test that zone, we should be lucky to get 100 pips. From here to that zone should give us the 100 pips that we are targeting. So AUDUSD, if I switch to the 4-hour time frame, maybe this is what you can see. So we are looking at it. We're looking at this trade coming back to, if for nothing at all, test this level here, this zone here. And with that, we should be able to get the 100 pips we are looking for. This is about 140 pips. So we are going to sell AUDUSD when the market opens. Now, the price currently is let's look at the price, 0.74115. That is the current price right now. So this is going to be our entry, 0.74115. This is going to be our entry. And our stop loss is going to be 100 pips. Our stop loss is going to be 100 pips. So our stop loss is going to be 0.75. Okay. Our stop loss is going to be 0.75115. This is going to be our stop loss, 100 pips, 0.75115. And our take profit is going to be, our TP is going to be 0.73115. 0.73115. That is going to be our TP, 0.73115. This is going to be our TP. So our stop loss is 0.75115. Our TP is 0.73115. So this is going to be our first trade. So AUDUSD is going to be a sell. Okay. AUDUSD sell. So that is it. Now let's look at our second trade. Our second trade, I said, is going to be NZDUSD. And on daily time frame, this is NZDUSD. And if you look at NZDUSD, you will see that it is also on that same sell kind of trend. And it is also hitting another top resistant level on the trend line. So if this trend line is to be considered, then we expect a sell back down. Is that okay? So NZDUSD, we are expecting a sell. All right. So NZDUSD sell. And what is the price now on NZDUSD? The price now on NZDUSD is 0.69047. 0.69047. This is the entry price. And so our TP is going to be 0.68047. And our take profit, our stop loss is going to be 0.70047. This is going to be our stop loss. So our stop loss is going to be 0.70047. 0.70047. That's our stop loss. Our take profit is going to be 0.68047. 0.68047. That is going to be our take profit. And our entry price, as I said, is currently 0.69047. Now, there was a question someone asked on the channel, and I feel like answering that question. And the question the person asked was, looking at the wide kind of stop loss that we give, the wide stop loss that we give, because the stop loss is about 100 pips. So the person sees that to be too much or too wide. So he's asking what lot size will be appropriate to use, and how would he be able to manage that on a smaller account? Now, the question is simple. If you are using a smaller account, let's say $100 or maybe $50. Let me use this tool, for example, and explain. Now, I gave a tool that you can easily use to do the calculation. And maybe if you haven't seen that video, it's part of the Forex training playlist, the tutorial playlist. When you go to the tutorial playlist, there is a software, not a software site, there's a website. Let me say it that way. There is a website that I gave. Then you can actually use to calculate your pip value. Okay, I think it's either part 34 or so, part 34, 35 there. I think the part 34 video or the part 35 video. When you go there, you will see that video. I gave a tool, which is a website that can help you to calculate the pips value. But assuming you may not have that, or you don't have that, it's actually a free site. I gave the link in the description of the video. So when you go there, you see it. So to answer you, what you can do is that you will have to use the smaller pips. Sorry, the smaller lot sizes. Why am I kind of, anyway, let's continue. Use the smaller lot sizes. And to use the smaller lot size, let me say this. If you are using 0.01, 100 pips is just $10. 0.01, 100 pips is $10. Some, it might not even reach $10. Some, it might be 8 point something, depending on the currency pair. But if it is Euro USD or GBP USD, which has the standard lot in terms of value. So with maybe a trade like Euro USD, 100 pips is going to be just $10 if you are using a lot size of 0.01. So if you are using a lot size of 0.02, 100 pips is going to be $20. If you are using 0.03, 100 pips is going to be $30. If you are using 0.04, 100 pips is going to be $40. If you are using 0.05, 100 pips is going to be $50. If you are using 0.06, 100 pips is going to be $60. If you are using 0.07, 100 pips is going to be $70. If you are using 0.08, 100 pips is going to be $80. If you are using 0.09, 100 pips is going to be $90. If you are using 0.10, 100 pips is going to be $100. If you are using 0.11, 100 pips is going to be $110. If you are using 0.12, 100 pips is going to be $120. If you are using 0.13, 100 pips is going to be $130. If you are using 0.14, 100 pips is going to be $140. If you are using 0.15, 100 pips is going to be what? $150 in that order. So if you are using continuous, so 0.16, 100 pips is going to be $160. 0.17, 100 pips is going to be $170. 0.18, 100 pips is going to be $180. 0.19, 100 pips is going to be $190. 0.20, which is 0.20, 100 pips is going to be $200. So 0.21 is going to be $210 for 100 pips. Do you understand? So this is how you can easily know and to decide what lot size will be appropriate to use on your smaller account. So if you have a smaller account that has maybe 100 pips, then you know that if you are using 0.01, 100 pips stop loss is just going to be $10. 0.02, 100 pips is going to be $20. So you will decide what lot size you should use on your small account. If your account balance is just $50 and you are using 0.01, 100 pips is going to be $10. If you are using 0.02, $100 pips is going to be $20. If you are using 0.03, 100 pips is going to be $30. So you having $100 or $50 in your account, you will know what lot size to use based on this analysis I have just given you. Please, do you get it? So those of you using a smaller account, please follow this to decide, okay, do I want to lose just $10 on this $100 account? If I just want to lose $10, then it will be appropriate to use 0.01. If I want to risk $20, then I may have to use a lot size of 0.02 and place just one trade. If you use 0.02 and you place two trades, it means two trades is going to give you 0.04, because 0.02 plus another 0.02 is going to be 0.04. So it means 100 pips, you are going to lose $40. If you use 0.01 and you place two trades, it means that indirectly you are using 0.02, because 0.01 plus another 0.01 will give you 0.02. So the two trades having 0.01, if the two trades should all go into loss, 100 pips, you are going to lose $20 because each one will give you $10. So this is how you can easily decide what lot size to use. It's as simple as that. It shouldn't be anything difficult to do. If the person, maybe let's assume you are not taking my trades, maybe you are taking someone else's signals, and the person is giving you a stop loss of 200 pips, or a stop loss of 150 pips, or a stop loss of 300 pips. Yes, there are people who set stop loss like that. There are people who trade on Wall Street. Those who trade on Wall Street, those we know them, the big guys. Some even don't set stop loss at all. Those who set stop loss can give their trades 500 pip stop loss. Okay, so if the person is giving his trade 500 pip stop loss and he's using 0.01, 500 pips will be $50. Do you see it? So 0.01, 500 pips will be $50. So even if he has a smaller account that is just $100, he could still give himself a stop loss of 500 pips and will still be in a comfortable zone because he's using a smaller lot size. Do you understand? So when it comes to account management, you will be the best to decide what lot size you want to use after knowing how much each lot size will give you. Once you know how much each lot size will give you, you decide perfectly. Is that okay? Okay. Is that okay? So I think that this is what you should do in terms of knowing what lot size to use for a smaller account. Once you know what lot size to use for a smaller account, you are good to go. You don't care about the stop loss. If you care, you will know how much you will lose in case that stop loss should hit. Is that okay? I think I'm having a lot of errors today. I don't know why, but I think this is it. I ought to end today. Pardon me for grammatical errors, but that is what I have to say to end this video. So we have two trades, AUDUSD, NZDUSD. We are selling all. So let's see what this week will be. Okay. So roughly we have 10 trades now because so far we've had 8 trades and we are giving 2 at a go in this week. So that will be 10. Let's see the outcome. I'll see you in the course of the week with another tutorial video or signal. Remember, every weekends we come your way with signals. So stick and stay with us on this channel and you will not regret it.